And turning now to our commitment news, starting with the feud between President Trump and Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp. Today, the president reportedly pressured Kemp to override President-elect Joe Biden's victory in the state. A source familiar with the phone call says President Trump tried to convince the Republican governor to call a special legislative session. He reportedly asked Kemp to persuade lawmakers to select electors who would support him. That's even though Biden won Georgia by more than 12,000 votes. Kemp has signed paperwork awarding the state's electoral votes to Biden, and the source says he said no to Trump's request. The governor's office confirms the two spoke on the phone, but won't confirm any election-related details. And the president appears to allude to the call and recent tweets between him and the governor. Earlier today, he tweeted, quote, "I will easily and quickly win Georgia if Governor Brian Kemp or the Secretary of State permit a simple signature verification. Has not been done and it will show large-scale discrepancies." And Governor Kemp then responded saying, quote, "As I told the president this morning, I publicly called for a signature audit 3 times to restore confidence in our election process and to assure that only legal votes are counted in Georgia." Now, Georgia has already held a statewide audit and hand-counted some 5 million ballots. And the results of the election recount in Georgia will be certified on Monday. They were expected to be certified by Friday. However, some counties didn't fully finish the upload to the Secretary of State's website. President-elect Joe Biden won the state of Georgia. And speaking of the president, he is back on the campaign trail tonight, rallying in Georgia ahead of 2 crucial Senate election runoffs. The vote scheduled for 1 month away from today. ABC's Elwin Lopez is in Atlanta with more.
President Trump in Georgia tonight as Democrats and Republicans go head-to-head, battling for voters in 2 contentious Senate races.
We're gathered here tonight to ensure that David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler win the most important congressional runoff probably in American history.
The president rallying support for the GOP incumbents.
All eyes in this country are on Georgia.
What I'm trying to help you to see is that you have power.
Who are fighting to keep their seats in the 2 runoffs that will decide the balance of power in the U.S. Senate for the next 2 years. Vice President Mike Pence pleading with Republicans to vote.
I know we've all got our doubts about the last election, and I actually hear some people saying, just don't vote. My fellow Americans, if you don't vote, they win.
But across the state, many Republicans are concerned the president's false claims of a rigged election will discourage voters on the right.
They don't want to lose the Trump supporters. By acting this way, they're going to lose another chunk of supporters potentially. It's a box they can't get out of.
Meantime, President-elect Joe Biden is urging lawmakers to come to an agreement on a stimulus package as federal aid runs out and the coronavirus rages across the country, warning there could be dire trouble in this country if not.
If we don't act now, the future will be very bleak. Americans need help, and they need it now. And they need more to come early next year.
Former President Barack Obama telling Democrats if they vote for Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff, it will make a big difference for the next administration when it comes to cooperation with Congress.
If the Senate is controlled by Republicans who are interested in obstruction and gridlock rather than progress and helping people, they can block just about anything.
Elwin Lopez, ABC News, Atlanta.